All right, YouTube, what's going on? Today we have some new information about 2.4 as well as ladder. Let's just get into it right away so we can find out what's going on. It's been a while, and I'm glad to just get some type of feedback. You know what I mean? It's always a good sign. So let's see what they got to say. All right, here we are. And we'll just go through it together, right? Greetings, been a couple of weeks, and I've seen some conversation about what happened to PTR. Next PTR update is on the horizon. I like how they have all these different ways to say soon, right? Like they have a whole team dedicated to how many different ways can we say soon without saying soon. On the horizon, okay. This one, as noted, will be testing ladder. This is expected to launch next week. There are a few things we'll be conducting in this PTR with ladder, and one of those things will be the season rolls and carryover of items. We will have a few season rolls on expedited timeframes, a few days for PTR, which will be asking the community to test out, which we will. More details will be in the PTR update patch notes hitting next week. Very good, very good. On top of that, we're also bringing the Uber Diablo changes, which everybody wants, and we'll be asking players to test that out as well, which we will, on our end. Lastly, the team has done some sifting through the feedback from the last couple of PTR regarding some balance changes and adjustments. We have some fairly notable changes that will be present in this next PTR for the community, so we're looking forward to the feedback. As for timelines on the PTR hitting live, we expect this to be the last PTR update before we finish, or before we finalize for launch. We will be taking a couple of weeks after the PTR concludes to address any feedback and changes we need to apply. During this time, we will also be submitting those updates for consoles across all three platforms. So a couple weeks after PTR is over, that is when ladder will go. So right now it looks like about, I'd say, a month. They'll probably do 2 weeks, a week to 2 weeks of PTR, maybe longer, but I suspect just 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks to put in some updates and whatnot. As for ladder, we're anticipating launching that a week or two after 2.4 hits. So they're launching 2.4 before they launch ladder, a couple weeks at a time, which is interesting. Meaning all the new rune words, I believe, now not the cube recipes, but the new rune words and the new updates to the classes are going to be the new runes going to classes are going to be launching before ladder launches, so that's really interesting. Why a week or two? Because we want to ensure that we can address any issues that may arise with the launch of a large update, like this to much larger audience than PTR. Sometimes these come up, and we want to ensure integrity and competitive nature of ladder doesn't run into any snags. It makes sense. We will communicate the timing for launch of ladder so players have ample notice on when things will kick off, so people can plan ahead. Got to get that 2 week notice in. You know what I mean? Got to get that day off. We'll have more next week with the update in the 2.4 PTR. Look forward to everyone jumping back on the new challenges and ladder testing. Perfect. Awesome. And that's it. If you want to stay up to date with more updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a like. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in hell. We'll see you on Hell PTR next week. Peace, peace.